That's her baby?
Please check him, please.
It's her baby?
Please check him. There's a lady stuck in that car.
I got her trying to get away. Hang on a second. You're being detained right now because you're not listening. Nope. What are you doing?
Get out!
Hey!
No.
Put your hands on your back. Put your hands on your back.
Sometimes, the most troubling signs don't appear right away. They stay buried beneath everyday life, hidden in silence, waiting for something to force them to the surface. And when that moment comes, officers are often the ones who apply that pressure, bringing those hidden truths into the open. Here are moments when welfare checks bring light into the darkest homes. On the 5th of October 2023, police were dispatched to a residence after a report of a concerning family dispute involving young members. Here's what happened when officers arrived.
Oh, I agree.
Are you the one that made the call?
Yes.
Okay.
So we had an open case with this family already. I'm the case manager for that one as well. Then we got another case yesterday because law enforcement was called out. There were some concerns of domestic violence in the home.
Are we thinking mom's the aggressor or dad's the aggressor? Okay.
But mom swears that she's not. The reason I called you today was because children have bruises on them that they're disclosing was from mom. That they didn't show the officer last night.
Okay.
Mom was arrested last night, I believe, but I guess she gave like a summons or something.
Or principal summons? What was she arrested for?
I want to say family violence.
Oh, she wouldn't be given a summons for.
Okay.
What's mom's name?
I'm unsure. Mom's name is Heidi, Heidi.
All right, let's go look real quick. So this is the third report, and you're making this report because you've seen.
According to DCF staff, they had dealt with this family before. This time, yet, exposed a troubling pattern that went beyond normal family conflict.
Charger. Hi, Miss Heidi. How are you?
Officer
Hernandez.
Hernandez, how are you?
I'm doing well. Can you tell me a little bit about what's going on today?
I was not today, it was yesterday.
Well, we're out here today because your kids have bruises on them.
Like I just stated to her, when I left the house, the police squared me because my daughter, my youngest daughter, called 911 because they were playing soccer, practice outside. I saw them three outside playing after I came from church. I have fed my daughters at 5 o'clock when I picked them up from school because that's what I do. So I can't, and I stuck myself in because my daughter's already ate, but he got mad. He went upstairs. There was no water. You mentioned that to me, and I remember us that we're going down. That's why he's limping. Now I understand why.
So you said there was no water?
When I went up there, until I came back with the cops, with the officers last night. So my daughter called 911 because he
punched you
2 or 3 times.
Okay.
So I screamed. And so my daughter came upstairs. There was no water still in the stairs.
And you told the officers this last night?
Look, I told them, why are you arresting me? I'm tucked in. Like, I'm in bed. I'm minding my business sleeping. Why would you want to arrest me? But well, your daughter called 911, so I got a citation for 911, whatever. That's all I got. But they realized I'm not under the influence. I'm pretty sure, 100%, because I was not. But I'm saying, I told them that he did me, but it was a like you could still feel it, and it just. But they didn't believe me because it didn't escalate it. Like right now, like I didn't. Yeah.
Okay. What's going on with the kids with the bruises on their face and stuff?
I got a black male, no shirt, black shorts, that's walking down Oak Avenue towards 42nd Street. Things out of people's yards and furniture. Another party called and advised that while we were on the gunshot could be heard.
After when we left and the cops saw water, like. I don't know what the police report will say, but if they slipped from the stairs, I wasn't here. I was already arrested.
Okay.
So I don't know, like you said, the arm, the legs, I don't know. I have no idea. I never hit my daughters in my life.
You don't have any idea how they got the bruises?
No, I was already, I'm telling you, no, of course not.
She mentioned to me that it was from them playing soccer.
Oh, yeah, the ball, like, yeah, the playing soccer at the Monday or what was it, Saturday, soccer play, a ball hit her face. I don't know, but you said that.
The mother denied any wrongdoing, insisting the report was false. She claimed her minor's suffering had nothing to do with her, placing herself as the victim.
Hey guys, how are we doing?
Yeah, so last night we were gonna.
What was that traffic?
With my dad. She was gonna come to she
Does Edzo have a key name or I don't know right now.
She was drunk and she was already screaming, and Daddy was cooking food.
We got kids out here. Notify the whole meeting, please.
He was upset.
That for
Us, and then we said if we don't be quiet, then we're gonna call the police. So,
Join the house on
she
6.
like upstairs in our room. She blocked the door so we didn't get out because we didn't want to call right in front of her. So
you guys blocked the door so she could. She blocked the door.
So we couldn't come downstairs and talk to the police.
Okay.
And then she pushed me to the floor. She tried to take the phone, and then when she was like on top of both of us, she got off, and then we rushed downstairs. She put like water, like beer, it smelled like beer on the stairs. Like she made it slippery. Once we were coming down, my dad was gonna come with us so we could go in the car and talk to you guys. But then it was slippery, so she my dad on the back with her foot.
And you saw this happen? Where were you at? Were you still upstairs or were you downstairs?
We were like all coming downstairs at the same time, so I was beside him, and then I tried to like tell her to stop, like I was in between it, so she didn't push it anymore.
Could you tell her a little bit about how you got the your leg?
Oh yeah. When she put me on the toilet, she grabbed my leg and
She pulled your hair?
I'm already on social security with him.
it's right here. She didn't do it that hard, but
Does mom tell you not to say things to the police, or does she try to say anything like that? What does she tell you when all this stuff is happening? And
she just screamed. She didn't understand anything.
You love it, what's your
So,
traffic?
it kind of doesn't make sense.
so, like today, has she said anything to you guys today about yesterday?
She just came back.
So dad's been with them all day. Does mom live here at this house? Did you talk to the officers that came last night? Okay. Did they see dad's and stuff last night?
It was kind of red, but it wasn't really bad.
Yeah.
As bad as it looks now.
What happened to mom's face?
She hit herself in the room, and she was like throwing beer. She threw it all over, and then she went like she left like kind of half the stairs like dry, so she would walk up that way.
Oh, okay.
And when she was walking up, she slipped. Like she put her foot the other way where the water was, I think, and slipped and her face like this.
Yeah. On this metal part or on this wood part right here?
No, on the other.
However, the minor told a very different story. In his words, his mother's behavior crossed lines no parent should cross, directly contradicting her earlier claims, exposing an obvious refusal to accept responsibility.
Next time that stuff like this happens, maybe put your iPad up and try to record what's going on so maybe we can help a little bit better.
I have recorded.
You have recorded? Can I see a recording? Or does mom know you have the recording?
She was normal and she put beer in that cup.
Oh, okay. Have you tried to record when stuff like this is happening?
Yeah.
Just give us a name for her.
That one's normal when she's drunk.
Who usually comes when she's drunk?
Sometimes we call the police just to tell them that she
Don't record. That's a cover. That's a cover man. You didn't have a cover man woman. That day, you had cameras outside.
Is that your dad?
Yeah. He never attempted for you to do that. My brother, me and my girl, I come to you.
What happened to dad's eye?
That's when her brother beat him up.
Can you turn the volume back on?
It wasn't just his words. The minor had video proof. The footage tore apart every lie his mother told, leaving no room for denial.
Why don't you tell them really what happened? You didn't want her to get in trouble?
Yeah.
Because I can see the scratches on your chest and you're walking all funny. And
I thought she Rebecca so that when I was in the third step coming down, I guess she and when I fell, I landed my leg backwards, and it's not swollen, but it hurts.
And the scratches on your chest are from her as well?
Yeah, I have a necklace that
she broke.
I don't know where she put it at, but yeah, she ripped it out of my hand.
Have you thought about getting a TPO, temporary protective order?
Oh.
So she can't come over here anymore.
Whose house is this? It's under both our names.
Both your names?
It doesn't matter for a TPO if a primary aggressor is identified.
Okay.
The thing is, I kind of need her for them to take to school and pick up. That's all.
But if she's drinking and driving and she's taking your kids to school while she's intoxicated, what happens if she runs off the road, if she hits the vehicle head on?
I thought about that.
That's putting them at serious risk, and I understand that it's difficult, but I mean, I feel like it would almost be better in the short sense to call a neighbor or get a little nanny.
She has a brother
who gave you a black eye.
Yeah, but he did. But we had an agreement that stay over there for a few days, you know, and cool off and come back. But
why does she keep coming back? Are you guys in a relationship?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been together for 24 years.
So y'all are on and off. So what happened with the court date? Who has primary custody?
I do.
You have primary custody?
Even after being hurt, the father, for the sake of his juveniles, tried to protect their mother, but that might leave the juveniles exposed to danger instead.
So because you have, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm with the Department of Family and Children Services. I'm here to make sure that the children are safe. I care about you guys as parents because if you guys aren't okay, the children are not okay. And as of right now, neither one of you guys are showing protective capacity of keeping these children safe. In the state of Georgia, it's illegal for children to be exposed to domestic violence. Even just hearing it can cause damage on the children.
She's the one that does all of it.
Right, but you guys are parents. Y'all are in a relationship on and off, however the case may be.
What address you want us to come
she's the mother of your children, but you guys both are lacking in that parental capacity because whenever you two are together, it seems is when the problems occur, and that's what's keeping the children unsafe. Okay?
Yeah, I understand that, but I mean, we'll go from one room to another till she cools off, or she'll just leave us alone for a few minutes, or sometimes we're lucky a few hours, and then it just escalates. And
Have you spoken to a domestic violence counselor?
No.
Okay, I'm going to give you a pamphlet to who to contact. You are a victim of domestic violence, right? Just like if you are a woman being beat up by a man, it doesn't matter that you can overpower her and you're deciding not to because you're a man and she's a woman, she still doesn't have the right to do that to you. I can't walk up to my husband and beat the crap out of him and him be like, well, I don't want to hit a woman, which seems to be what's happening, right?
And I don't want the kids to see any of that.
Right. But you are a victim in this and you need help. You need counseling because it messes up your brain just like it's messing up their brain, okay? When she says domestic violence hurts these children, that's what she means. And it seems to be physically hurting them as well now. Your daughter has a bruise on her face.
Yeah, that's from yesterday. Is aggressive with me. She's never physically harmed them. She's yelled at them and screamed at them, threatening to break the TVs, iPads, and stuff. But
no, your daughter has a bruise on her face.
I didn't see it because when
she's saying it's from the door, so she was trying to stop the girls from talking to the police last night, and the door hit in the face. That's her physically hurting the children.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they told me about it once she was gone, and I wish I would have seen it, but I was outside.
Officers helped the father see the risk involved. While he wasn't the source of the violence, his passivity played a role in leaving the minors vulnerable.
Listen, you get on Facebook, get some babysitter groups, hire a babysitter to take them to and from school.
Hey, there's going to be we have church family, but I don't want to tell them my business. My pastor knows what's going on.
They don't need to know nothing. Just say you need a person to take them to and from school.
Yeah, because
that's all you need. I'm going to be back with you in a minute because I'm going to call my sergeant about what happened last night and see if he wants me to make another report. And if he does, I'll give you another report number, okay?
I don't want to do that.
You don't have a choice. It's family violence in the state of Georgia. They should have arrested her last night for battery family violence for hurting you. They should have arrested her for cruelty to children in the second ×2. But I'll be right back with you on that. It's just what was done last night wasn't. All right, Miss Heidi, if you can go ahead and put that stuff down and put your hands behind your back, you're being arrested right now for battery family violence and cruelty to children in the second ×2. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, please. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Why am I being arrested?
For putting your hands on your boyfriend husband last night.
I did not. He put a hand on him.
I have 2 witness statements saying what happened and that you fell down the stairs.
I did not.
And I've got him to say that you pushed him down the stairs, and the kid saying that you kicked him down the stairs and that you scratched his chest. So right now you're being arrested for battery family violence and cruelty to children in the second ×2. All right, so let's go ahead and walk to my car. I'll come back and get your stuff.
You're not gonna take my statement.
I'm gonna read you your rights, and then I'm gonna take your statement.
That he bruised me. I didn't fall on the stairs.
I got that statement already. It ain't going nowhere.
That's when my daughter came and gave me a kiss.
She's not coming out here seeing you like this, no, ma'am.
No, she did already. She gave me a kiss.
Go ahead and get in. Okay, put your knees in.
In the end, the woman was arrested on charges of battery, family violence, and 2 counts of second-degree cruelty. Everyone deserves to grow up in a healthy environment where they can develop fully, not one shaped by harm that leads to distorted thinking and lasting damage. Do you think these charges truly match the mother's actions? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. In the next case, something was even more serious. On the 6th of July 2025, police arrived immediately at the scene after an accident call, where the details raised serious concerns from the start.
Signal 12 driver.
That's her baby?
Please check him, please.
It's her baby?
Please check him. There's a lady stuck in that car.
Hey, buddy, how are you? 16, we need medics. There's a baby that was pulled out of the car.
Copy. 1742.
The baby's breathing. I'm 10-12.
Where's the driver?
1033 traffic on
Where?
Division 1 reference, signal 4, signal 12 driver. 1740.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
No, come here.
No, I'm good. I'm
No,
good.
no, where are you going?
No, I'm good.
1742.
Where are you going?
I'm good.
Where are you going?
Baby's breathing.
You were just in an accident.
1012.
Huh?
You were just in an accident.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
I'm good.
You know the blind chasing correct.
54, I got her.
Ain't nobody else taking
She's trying to get away. Hang on a second.
Huh?
10-4. 16, can you advise you at 1020?
Come here.
16 on 1012.
Why,
You're being detained right now because you're not listening. Nope,
I'm
nope.
not the same.
Hey, go check on that car.
Surrounded by chaos and dealing with a heavily intoxicated woman, officers escalated their response. Handcuffs were applied to regain control.
It's 25th in Australia.
Are they breathing?
Copy 2 miles, sir.
Ma'am,
26, 1743. MD's notified.
come over here. Please, come on. There's gas leaking.
Is gas leaking? Can you stand up?
Want me to break this, ma'am? I can break this. Sir, can you break this bush out for me?
Will this door open?
Yeah.
Can you guys help me? Help lift her up?
Hold on, oh my God. Hold on, what's up?
Oh, the southbound lanes are going to be closed off. You're going to be rerouting to a parking lot.
Got him?
Copy, southbound closed off. 1744.
I get everything on video.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, stand by.
Hey, look. Come on.
We're helping lift her up.
Copy, closing out both sides.
Do you want me to grab him? Do you want me to grab him?
One vehicle is on its side, so I'm sitting down to my Response to 1215. Can you clarify on your 1020 once more, please?
My purse. Let's move down here, okay? Because there's gas leaking. Just sit right here, Mama. Okay.
1211, can you clarify the 1020 for me, please?
We need to get away from the car because there's gas leaking.
At the same time, officers began assisting others at the crash scene. It raised a serious concern. Why was this woman driving with a minor in her condition?
They gotta check you out, okay?
Also, ma'am, we need your child's information because we're transporting your child to the hospital.
1715.
You know the name?
Can you advise on injuries for PHI that's monitoring?
Well, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your kid. We're taking your child to the hospital. What's your kid's name and date of birth?
Your son that was in the car with you, what's his name?
No. 23.
Ma'am, we're not playing this game.
Nobody's gotten any tags that I know of.
Listen, don't ask questions, just answer questions. We need your kid's information. Well, I'll sit here and answer questions with you all day, but they're taking your kid to the hospital. Yeah. But what's his name and date of birth?
How do you spell his last name?
1116. Can you give me a kiss?
Spell his last name.
His daddy.
Spell his last name.
His daddy right there.
Spell his last name.
His daddy right there.
Spell his last name. Spell your child's last name.
Every attempt to gather the minor's information was nearly impossible. The woman's nonsensical answers only highlighted her failure to protect her minor.
All right, Miss Harris, step out for me real quick.
1033 Division 1. Reference signal 20V 2010 Ponce Leona.
Come on. Step up.
I think your 2 units are coming from west. So 123 for minimum.
There you go. Turn around. I'll take these handcuffs off you real quick, okay? All right. So the reason you were detained is because you were in an accident and you were walking away and you weren't being cooperative. So I detained you, okay? So I could attend to all the other people. Okay? You understand that?
Yes, sir.
That makes sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So you weren't under arrest. You were just being detained. All right. So we finished the accident investigation. Actually, tell you what. What happened with the accident? Tell me real quick.
He came in my lane.
He came in your lane?
He came in my lane. He came in my lane.
He came in your lane?
No.
How fast were you driving?
I wasn't even driving fast.
You weren't driving fast?
I can't drive fast.
You can't drive fast. Okay.
He came in my lane. Dude, he came in my lane.
He came in your lane. Which lane were you in? This lane or that lane?
I was in this lane.
In this lane. And he came in your lane?
He came in my lane fast.
Okay. All right. So I finished the accident investigation. All right. I'm now going to be conducting a DUI investigation. All right. So I have to read you something. Don't be alarmed. I just have to read this. In the state of Florida, you have what's called accident privilege. So I have to read this to you. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, did you hear me?
What?
How many alcoholic beverages have you had prior to driving?
I think I probably had like 2 wines.
You had 2 wines? 2 glasses of wine?
Yes.
Like 2 big glasses? 2 small glasses?
No, 2 small, 2 and my baby daddy right down the street.
Okay, but you had 2 glasses of wine prior to driving?
Yes.
Are you smoke any marijuana or take any THC or anything like that?
I don't smoke.
Okay. All right.
I don't
Take any
smoke.
prescription medications?
No.
Okay. Any controlled substances?
No.
So the only thing you had prior to driving was 2 glasses of wine?
Despite the facts laid out before her, the woman continued shifting blame, accountability, and right and wrong no longer seemed clear to her.
All right. Would you be willing to conduct field sobriety evaluations to see if you're safe to drive?
I could drive.
No. Are you willing to conduct field sobriety evaluations?
I could drive. I could drive.
Listen, I need you to answer this question. Are you willing, all right, to do field sobriety evaluations?
I could drive, yes.
No. Are you willing to do the evaluations? The voluntary evaluations. I'm going to check your eyes. I'm going to have you walk. I'm going to have you stand on one leg.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Go
you're
ahead.
good with doing that? All right. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check your eyes, okay, Miss Harris?
Go ahead. Check my eyes.
You understand those instructions?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep your head still for me, Miss Harris. But okay, all right. I didn't want you falling over. All right, be careful because there is stuff on the ground.
What I gotta do?
I'm gonna explain it to you. So put your left foot.
Okay, if I gotta do, I'm going to jail.
Listen, I can't tell you the future. All I can do is.
I'm going to jail.
So,
just let me know. Just let me know right now.
Miss Harris, I need you to listen to me and follow instructions.
Okay.
All right. If you don't do that, I'm just gonna say that you're refusing to do them. Okay?
Okay.
All right? Because not following instructions and listening to me and doing what I'm telling you to do is just like refusing to do it. Okay? All right.
Okay.
So put your left foot on the line.
Okay. If I'm going to jail.
Miss Harris, put your left foot on the line. All the way on the line.
Go to jail?
All the way on the line.
The sobriety test only deepened concerns about her ability to act responsibly as a parent. She struggled with basic instructions, further highlighting her inability to keep her child safe.
Miss Harris, are you going to listen to my instructions and do what I'm asking you to do?
Yes.
All right, put your left foot on the line.
Okay.
Put your left foot on the line. Don't walk. Put your left foot on the line. That's your right foot.
But
Okay. All right, turn around, face that way. All right, you're under arrest for DUI. Based off the clues exhibited while performing field sobriety evaluations.
I did it. I did it.
The woman faced several charges, including DUI and endangering the welfare of a minor. Being a parent means recognizing when your own actions may put your child at risk, rather than assuming you always provide safety. Support the channel by liking and subscribing. It helps us bring you more cases like this. What happens when flawed parenting patterns repeat themselves? On the 2nd of August 2025, officers rushed to a highway following a report of a minor wandering alone, requiring immediate action.
How old are you? You're not in trouble. How old are you?
15.
Okay, do your parents know you're out here?
Yeah, I'm really close to home.
Okay, that's the only reason we were called is because it's real dangerous. It's rainy and there's cars driving fast. Where's home?
You don't get my mom in trouble.
What's that?
You won't get my mom in trouble?
I won't get your mom in trouble. I just want you to get home safely. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to turn my rear lights on. Yeah, you're not in trouble. I just don't want you to get hit by a car. It's raining and...
Yeah. You won't get my mom in trouble?
Is there a reason your mom's in trouble? She doing okay?
We ran in trouble. CPS would have cleaned our life off.
Oh, okay.
I was a little mad.
Okay. So did you run away today? Or how'd you end up out here in the rain? It's cold.
Yeah. I was meeting a second and she saw us close. And so I asked if it was okay.
Okay.
And she really didn't want me to.
Okay.
But I still did. And she's been following me. She knows where I am.
Oh, is she out here looking for you?
She's not looking for me. She knows the path I was taking, but she like parks near it. I have
Okay. Okay. Here, let me get you out of the cold. I'll get you home, okay? That's all I'm worried about is I want to get you home, okay? It's almost below freezing and you're soaking. Are you cold?
Officers arrived at a troubling scene. A minor standing alone near the road, with no adult in sight under harsh weather conditions, prompting concerns about who was responsible for the minor.
What's your mom's name?
I know her number too.
I think I've met her before. Do you stay with your grandparents sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay, I was actually out there with you that day. Do you remember me talking to you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember. I was out with you guys. You doing okay?
Yeah, we're doing okay.
Do you live with your mom full time now, or are you still?
Yeah, we live with my mom full time now.
Okay.
We got it cleaned up and we're doing pretty good.
Okay, that's good. You feeling all right?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me again how you ended up here.
Well, so I just wanted to break because I was yelling at her and saying mean stuff. I didn't want to get her angry.
Okay.
And then I just asked if I could walk, and then she didn't want me to.
Okay.
But so then she's been like following me, like she's parked there. She's asked and made sure I'm okay.
Okay.
And all that stuff.
So where'd you get out of the car? Do you remember like what business you were by or what street you were by?
I don't know what it was, but it was like that. So you go there, you turn left, and there's like a bike path. It was almost around there.
Did she pass you, or did she turn a different direction?
She's been like going and stopping around me, like she's making sure I'm safe.
Okay.
Yeah, like she's always been around me.
Do you know where she's at now?
I don't. If I'm assuming she's like parked up right on this first road or at home.
Okay, like waiting for you.
Yeah, like normally she like does it and she like stops once at like a good spot that's like public and she stops to make sure I'm okay.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure she sounded like she really wanted me to get in and probably by there she'd make sure I go.
Okay. So you guys got in a little argument, or you were mad about what happened? So then you got out.
I didn't want to because I was.
Did you ask to get out of the car?
Yeah, I said hurtful things and I didn't want to say more.
Okay.
So I asked to step out, and she was reluctant and didn't really want me to, but she made sure I put on everything, and then I had a cold, and then she's been watching me, stopping me, making sure I'm okay, and stuff like that.
When asked, the juvenile didn't point to his mother. He blamed himself, prompting concern over whether it was affection or fear learned over time.
Still doing okay?
Yeah, I just saw my mom. She just passed by.
She just passed by?
Yeah, I was gonna get out, but I didn't want to.
Okay. She went that way?
She was coming this way, coming back this way.
Oh, like she was looking for you.
Yeah, I think she looked at us, and I think she might know it's me, but I'm not sure.
So she might be turning back around?
Yeah, she might be. I don't know.
How's it going? Yep, we do. I don't know if you remember, I was out with you guys before over at your house on Straight Arrow.
Yeah.
So we found him running along the road, right?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and I got all his side. Go ahead and explain to me what happened.
He was in a really angry mood about a competition that he had been at. He was cursing at me. He was trying to jump out of the car.
Okay.
So I was getting concerned about him, and so he pulled over. He got out of the car, and he's been walking home, and I've come up on him multiple times and said, "Come on, get in the car." He won't get in the car.
Okay. Has this happened before?
Yes.
So I've been out here with him for probably 20 minutes.
Okay.
Where have you been during that time?
I was trying to find him because I didn't know.
So how did he end up out of your sight?
Because he was walking this way and I had to turn around and come on back, and then I wasn't sure which way.
You could have followed him at slow speed and kept him. Okay. And why not?
I was trying to give him some space to cool down.
Okay. So I know last time I was out with you guys, he was staying with kind of grandparents part-time. Has he been with you full-time for a while?
Yes. And we've really been doing well. This is the first massive blow-up. He's had a few recently, which is why we're upping the counseling, where he's told me he's been Googling ways to things like that. And so that's what he was doing.
Okay. Today you had a discussion of Googling ways to commit suicide.
Well, today he didn't talk about that. He was just saying that he was so stupid he was better off.
Moments later, the mother showed up. Instead of acknowledging her fault, she shifted blame to the juvenile, insisting it was his choice, revealing a troubling lack of parental responsibility.
He's 13. He says he's better off. And you know how it sounds. You're leaving him in 30-degree weather in the rain to walk miles home. He's out of your sight for 20 plus minutes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and he's a juvenile on the younger side.
Yes, sir.
On a busy highway with no sidewalk.
Yes, sir. I thought he had gone the other way.
Did you let him out of your sight?
Yes.
Okay. He said that while he's been walking in this, he's seen you pass by a few times and not stop.
I have stopped every single time.
Okay, but before you said you didn't know he was here, you thought he was on Grandpa.
I haven't stopped him on this road, no.
So I'm gonna make a call to our supervisor. Okay, I'm not gonna release him to you yet. What I'm gonna have you do is go sit in your car. We're gonna pull over there and get off the road. Just kind of decide how we want to handle it, right? Because it's kind of an unusual situation. I know there's history you have with CPS, right? Is there still an open case? It's been closed. Okay. This road has no sidewalk. What's the reason you let him out of your view? Why did you drive away?
To be honest, to make a little bit of an impact on him that, like...
Make him feel like you might leave him?
Not that I would never leave him.
Okay.
But he's telling me, like, better off without me, and so I was like, well, let me let him out of his sight for a little bit, and just let that kind of reality hit.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Not that I was never going to come back for him.
Yeah.
Just to kind of make a little bit of impression. He gets in this road where nothing we say.
Okay.
Matters.
Okay, so maybe a bit of poor judgment. Okay, because we got the one. There are no sidewalks in the weather, right? It's inherently dangerous walking along this road. I'm not even sure if it's legal for an adult to run along this road. All right, it's considered a highway.
I did not realize it was considered a highway.
Yeah, it was considered a highway, and also he could be picked up by a stranger. He was out of your sight for an extended period of time, right? He could have been gone, and you never would have known. So he's a nice kid, right? I've talked to him. He's always smiling. He's always friendly. Did you consider the possibility of a stranger rolling up saying, "Hey, let me get you help," and then you never see him again?
I saw you guys a couple of times, but I didn't know that you had him.
Okay.
At first, and so I was still looking for him. I definitely thought about that.
Okay.
I've been scared looking for him.
Okay. But
I thought he was okay because I was seeing him. And then when I couldn't find him, I started to get really, really nervous.
Okay. Go ahead and have a seat in your car. We're going to get off the road. We'll pull into the entrance way over there. Just stay there. We'll pull over there and get off the road just so we're not blocking traffic. Okay?
What made it worse was her awareness of her juvenile's harmful thoughts. Despite that, she left him alone near traffic, exposing him to danger, a deeply flawed judgment as a parent.
I'm going to release him back to you in a second, okay? I'm going to talk to him. I want him to hear anything we're saying, okay? I called a supervisor and discussed the situation, okay? So what we're going to do is issue a criminal summons for child endangering with the mandatory court date, okay? You're not going to jail. It's a misdemeanor. But based on, so kind of what I've just discussed with you a little bit, the facts of the situation, his age, the location and the roadways involved, the temperature, the weather, the fact that he was out of view for an extended period of time, that we had to be called out by a stranger, right, to find him. All of the things are taken into account, right? So this citation we issued, it's called child endangering. It's for a lapse of due care that's responsible for because he's in your custody, okay? Any questions about that? Okay. Again, I'm gonna send him over to you in a second. I just wanted to, again, I told him, he's worried about you, right? You're his mom, so told him you're not going to jail. Nobody's in trouble is what I told him. Because this is between you and us in the court. He doesn't have to know. There's no reason for that. Okay. It is going to open up another CPS case. Okay. So is the previous one? Is that the first one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this would be the second one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Give me one second.
So here's what I just called Brad because all this stuff's new to me. All right. He said if we can find someone to watch the kid, that we need to actually lock her up. Okay. So we actually need to just write her a ticket, lock her up. It'll be the next day, next available court date, 11 a.m. What we can do is we could follow her back to the house And that way she can drop her car off where we don't have to tow it, release the child back to the grandpa, and then hook her.
Okay.
The woman was ultimately taken into custody and charged with endangering the welfare of a minor. It's a reminder that one moment of poor judgment, no matter how short, can open the door to real danger. Share your thoughts about this case. Let's move on to the next case. On the 26th of August, 2023, officers arrived to handle a vehicle reported out of control, as fears grew for passengers and nearby people and vehicles on the road.
5 adults, 6 kids.
Roll the window down. What's wrong with you?
Damn, shut up!
Where's your idea? Where's your idea? Let me see it.
Don't even know you asking them that. Why you entertaining it? They just need to be quiet.
It's a birthday party.
It's a birthday party.
A birthday party we did right here there.
Did you hear? I asked you to roll all your windows down.
Okay.
What happened?
Nothing happened.
Tamika, stop!
We're just holding the kids. We just holding the kids.
I'm trying to get her to calm down.
We just holding the kids because we just left a birthday party. It's a birthday party where y'all just came behind us at. It's a down Roosevelt. I know we gotta go down there. But if we had to, because if we don't leave with these kids, they gonna it's with the escalating people saying we ain't watching our kids at the same time. We just left a birthday party. I'm getting my birthday. We trying to go home. Down Roosevelt. I know we gotta go down there. But if we had to, because if we don't leave with these kids, they gonna it's with the escalating people saying we ain't watching our kids at the same time. I'm getting my birthday.
This car registered to you, ma'am?
Nah, it's a rental.
Okay, so show me some form of identification. You been drinking?
No. Because she talking, she in the bag.
This car registered to you, ma'am?
Nah, it's a rental.
Okay, so show me some form of identification.
As officers approached the vehicle, they realized it wasn't just adults inside. There were minors as well, immediately raising serious concerns about their safety.
Step out real quick. You don't need your purse to step out the car. What you doing? Ma'am, how many times I gotta tell you? Step out the car. I said get out the car. What's in there? Something's in here. Something in this car. Step out.
Oh, no.
Step out.
I got to pee. Chill out.
Step over here.
Look, she riled up.
I gotta pee so bad, y'all.
Take your glasses off. What's your name? Where you live? Turn around.
I turn around and pee real quick, y'all.
Wait. That's not happening.
No, you can't do that.
Can I pee?
No.
That's called indecent exposure.
You really about to?
I got to real bad.
You about to go to jail.
Why?
You about to go to jail.
If you pee on the side of the road, no.
Where you going?
I gotta pee.
Bro, come here. What are you doing?
Hey.
Hold up.
Hey.
I will get out.
Hey.
Instead of cooperating with officers, the woman tried to flee, escalating an already serious situation, suggesting a conscious choice to avoid accountability.
Oh, 41. 80. Hey, 41. 41. 41. 41. She might have just 41. Get
Her attempt to flee while impaired led to a collision. In that moment, words were no longer enough, and officers had to act quickly to regain control.
Listen. You're gonna stand up right now. You understand?
I need an ambulance, officer.
You're going to the hospital and then jail. All right, Fulton County Jail. Stand up. Stand up.
I'm hurt. I'm pregnant.
Hey, guess what? You're still going to jail, hurt and pregnant.
I know
Sit
that.
up.
I can't sit up pregnant, officer.
Turn her on the left side. Left side. Left side. Left side. Left side. In case it's real. Left side. Left side. Left side. Come on, left side.
Watch her hit on that door. Hey,
It's a student. It's fake. But treat it as if it's real. Alright, I got her right now.
Alright. I don't know if she has. What am I talking? Was she in it?
Yes, she was the driver of this car over here.
You need us to take you.
Not yet. She was just like.
We gotta get that done.
We gonna put it on the car.
Two.
All right,
Take the cuffs off so I can get on. He got it, please. Garvin got it. Hold on. Just give me a second. Give me a second.
What is she in?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find out. I understand you said come. I'm just trying to find out what happened. She's the vehicle, but she's the curb right there. If y'all can help me get her on there, that'll be great. How many patients do we have altogether? Well, we need the kids assessed.
They're minimal patients.
So how many patients do we have altogether?
4. One over there, 2 over there. All right. But they have
what's up with her? Are they adults or? Well, she just ran from us. Now she got this, and she got in an accident driving. She got. Where's her car? White car? The white car. Tesla.
We haven't even got there.
Right. If y'all can just help me get her on the stretcher, we'll get her inside the ambulance. You want to get this? Turn the head part. There you go. Huh?
Y'all want to
right here.
Y'all want to
have any ID on her? No, she gave us a false name, false ID.
Y'all want to?
Yeah. We'll get it. Sorry. Watch your car.
I'm gonna give you a speed.
The woman's actions increasingly showed she lacked the clarity to care for anyone around her. At this point, any sense of responsibility for others' safety had completely broken down.
You know what child endangerment is? Well, good, because that's what you're being charged with also.
Let go. Who?
Because, let me tell you right now.
I'm going.
All right, we're going to walk over there, and Spice is going to go with the kids.
Don't scare them.
I'm not going to scare them. What I'm telling you is, you don't have the capacity to make a decision for your children or yourself this time. All right, well, come with me.
Can I walk them over there?
Miss, stand up. Because guess what? You causing my man to get. You don't need to get. No. Focus. He don't need to get. And I'm not finna get. Let's walk to the ambulance.
Come with me.
Peacefully. Let's go.
Okay. Come on.
Because I done get too much today.
So y'all gonna scare my kid?
No, we not putting you in handcuffs. Come on to this ambulance.
But y'all gonna scare my
Lower your voice.
kid?
We just taking a walk. Come on. Miss Johnson, come on. Which one we going to? This one or that one? We going to this one. Come on. Come on, Miss. Come on, hurry up.
I did advise them of the address of RV's, but I'll talk back to see if they're
You alright?
I'm okay. I ain't gonna lie about that now.
For finally telling me the truth. I appreciate that.
Yes, I did. I have. They came from Florida.
I mean, I would be drinking too.
Was it Friday night,
Saturday night party?
The woman's companion eventually broke down and confessed, removing any remaining doubt and confirming what officers had suspected.
You got to hit.
I got no kid. I got my kid.
Give me your finger.
that shit so many times. So many times.
Where's the index?
Let me go. Oh, my neck. Look how y'all doing me. Look how y'all doing me. Tell them let me go on my neck. Tell them let me go on my neck.
No, just the index.
Tell them let me go on my neck. Tell them let me go on my neck.
Here you go.
I got.
And he one of my fingers.
Let me go. They keep trying to take my.
Don't be me saying.
Officer, can't you take my blood?
Man, you should calm down.
Tell them to stop. Tell them to stop, officer. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Officer, why you doing this to me? You need to turn on your number.
Hey, get up, stop.
You did this to me, officer. Officers had to go. They doing this to me. They hurt my.
Let them help you. You asked for you asked for medical.
Still let them hurt me. That's
Nobody's hurting you.
That's
The woman was charged with multiple charges, including several counts of child cruelty, DUI, fleeing a peace officer, reckless driving, and resisting arrest. This serves as a wake-up call for anyone who believes they can care for others while failing to take responsibility for themselves. What do you think about this woman? Do you believe the consequences justified her actions? The next situation revealed the mother's inability to meet her responsibilities. On the 23rd of January, 2023, officers were brought to a scene after a call about an unattended minor, assessing the child's safety.
At first, we could not find where she was. We even came outside to ask the little girl what car, and she said she didn't come. She came by taxi. We didn't even realize Mom had been sitting out on the bench. So I come over to her and I said, "Do you realize you've left her for the last 30 minutes? We don't know where you've been. You weren't in the bathroom." She had our key, and then she told me, "Hold on, I'm on the phone." And we're like, "What?" And like, we just took her now. Like, she does not even care that we.
Is that her?
Yeah, that's her.
Where's the little
The
girl?
problem is, we have her.
Speak Spanish?
No, I asked. I called to make sure somebody could talk to her.
We don't have any. No, there's nobody on
So
there.
I can get one of the girls that has the girl. Maybe if you want to say the other girl, is it one of your girls Spanish or no?
She doesn't speak Spanish. I can grab Ariella.
Or if not, I have a girl that's with the little girl. She can speak Spanish.
Okay, I can get Ariella out.
Okay, if you want. Like, she doesn't even matter that we've had her. Like, I literally took her back inside.
Yeah.
To make sure that she's okay, because at some point I figured, what happened if this is not really her mom, and they've her, I mean, for her not to care, like even that guy was sitting there, he's like, something's wrong with her.
Where's the little girl now?
We took her back into the office, into the conference room.
Okay.
I said to her, "What are you doing?" She's like, "No, I'm on the phone." And I'm like, "But this is your child."
How old is the little girl?
The little girl's like maybe 5.
According to staff, the mother left her minor without supervision and appeared more focused on her own things than on the minor's well-being.
She just asked for the key to that. Okay. You want to?
Well, I mean, you have to. I mean, because what's going on? Like, why is your daughter you outside and your daughter's in the building by herself for?
¿Cómo es que la niña está caminando por todo el edificio sola y tú dónde estás? ¿Por qué la niña está sola?
No, ella no está sola, yo la dejé con ella y otra señora.
She said that the kid was never by herself, that she left the kid with her, and then with someone else, another lady.
Well.
¿Conoces a la persona? ¿La conoces a ella?
Claro.
¿Es tu amiga?
No.
So, she said she knows you, but she's not your friend.
No.
She didn't even leave the kid with me. That's not who was left. She was left with her.
Okay.
But either way, like, they don't work for her. For her to just be them to be babysitters, like that's her child, and she's leaving her child with a stranger.
Entonces, el problema aquí es de que ellas dos no están aquí, no trabajan para ti, para cuidar tu criatura. ¿Entiendes?
No.
No entiendes.
Sí entiendo.
Ah, ok. Entonces ella no trabaja para ti, no son tus amigas. No has debido dejar la criatura con ellas.
No, excuse me. Okay. Yes. So, yo entré. Do you speak in Spanish?
No, she's gonna talk for me.
Police.
No. I speak English.
So, I need police Spanish.
Okay. Hablas español aquí. Yo hablo español y estoy para traducir para ellos.
Okay.
Dice ella, I'm going to translate literally, that she came because she wanted to go to the bathroom, but she couldn't get her daughter card to remove her from the school. Del colegio? And yeah, so she said she lived in South Carolina and she came to Florida 2 weeks ago. And her daughter started school today. So she stopped here because she wanted to go to the bathroom.
Pero usted me dijo que la niña le mordieron y por eso usted vino.
Sí.
Okay.
Does she know where her daughter is at now?
¿Sabes dónde está tu hija?
La tiene ella.
She said the kid is...
Rather than taking accountability, the mother blamed a stranger who had no responsibility toward the minor, even though she was the one expected to provide care and protection, and did not.
Está en la oficina, señora. La cosa es que nosotros la estábamos buscando.
¿Qué pasa?
Wait, get her hand out of that.
¿Qué está haciendo?
Vamos a ver. ¿Qué te va a decir?
¿Quién? La señora. ¿Cuál señora?
I don't know, I'll say child neglect in Spanish.
Pero, ajá, tradúcelo.
A ver. She wants to know what's going on.
Child neglect.
I'm sorry.
She's being arrested for child neglect.
Negligencia de niño. Por negligencia, te van a arrestar por negligencia.
The problem is she has no idea where her child is.
El problema es que tú no sabes en este momento dónde está tu hija. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está?
The problem
Ahí
is...
no está, dentro del bolso no está, obviamente.
¿Dónde está?
Sí. Ok, disculpen, ¿me puedes soltar? Eso es todo lo que pasó.
She's not making any sense.
Y disculpe que me altere, pero es que me trata como que si yo fuera una bruta. Yo no soy una bruta, señora. El hecho es que yo limpie, no es que yo no sepa. Yo soy preparada, graduada de la...
Does she have ask if she has
no, excuse me. Yo soy periodista, comunicadora social de Venezuela.
¿Tienes un carro acá? She's working. She doesn't have a car.
Me trajeron unos amigos lo que le hacen.
¿Dónde están tus amistades?
Están por ahí parados y les debo. O sea que ahora le voy a deber más al RAI porque no me quieren soltar. Porque me cobra $20.
We have a female.
No, Mimi, no te ríes, mami, no.
Después le quito quitada.
It's probably not new. Yeah, it's a fake pen.
Is Devin 94?
Ya va, pero ya va.
Okay. Because I saw her, she went over there to the bathroom. She's on something. She's on something.
Bring her downstairs.
Hey.
Mira, porque...
Es como un carnaval, como dice mi tía.
Hay que llorar, que la vida es un carnaval. Y no se
Yay. Yeah, we'll take this one, you guys.
Sorry. Chama, no me empuje. No, Mimi, la verdad no es así, marica. Deja que se aclare este pedo que tú y yo vamos a hablar. Mira,
vamos.
Chama,
cuidado.
No te rías, de verdad.
Yo no me estoy riendo.
Maggie.
Watch your foot.
Vas a ir allá
con el pie.
¡Ay, no!
Oh, we got wiggly worms, all right.
Don't pick me.
Dame.
¿Por qué?
No te puedo llamar a mami.
¡Ya va! Pero suéltame. No, mira, Mimi.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
¿Has dado about? No. Mira, necesito agua.
It's unlocked.
Mira, pero ya va, espérate, suéltame un poquito aquí. Coño, Mimi, no seas así, chama. O sea, chamo, tú me vas a tratar así sabiendo que estoy embarazada.
Siéntate.
Ya va, pero espérate, déjame, no me puedes maltratar la teta, me está doliendo la teta. Mira, grábame. Ojalá que tuviera aquí unas cámaras allá arriba del edificio. para que me grabara. Porque eso es un maltrato animal lo que me están haciendo. ¿Oíste? Te estoy viendo a ti, Yarina. A ti, Yarina.
Cuidado, yo cabeza.
A ti. ¡Ay, me duele! ¡Ya voy! La Llorona. No puede ser, Mimi. Rivero. ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¡Yarina! ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¡Ay!
Sit down.
¡No se línea! ¡Ya va! ¡Ay! ¡Pipi! ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¡Blue! ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¡Me duele! ¡Ya va!
There we go.
All that jabbering was nothing? Literally, was nothing.
Take it
Saying,
back.
you know, what is your advice? I know that this is crazy. I'm fine. I'm pregnant. I got pregnant in Ecuador. She's now saying that she's pregnant, but...
Well, they got a couple Spanish speakers at the hospital, I know that.
We'll go.
We'll try, but
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
so did she come in for the baby or did she come in for her? So, Mom, we work in the MRI department. She came in asking for assistance, and the girl in the front desk doesn't speak English, so, hey, Annie, can you help her out? So automatically she said, hey, my daughter got bit. I said, oh, no, you need to go to the urgent care. Come on, I'll walk you over. Da-da-da-da-da.
Hey,
It's married, and then I am decided to do good deed today.
She brought this girl in for a dog bite, and then she went to go use the bathroom, and then...
She was gone for a half hour.
Yeah, what happened?
She has no idea where her kids are.
But they were with the nursing staff.
Drunk, high, or all the above?
Yeah, she's definitely, her eyes are... And she starts randomly
She
laughing.
looked at me. She kept looking at me. And then
While we're here, she's just wandering around all over the building and stuff, not worrying about what.
Was she lost?
No.
She's on something.
She'll be...
After being placed in handcuffs, the mother's behavior grew increasingly erratic, raising serious doubts about her ability to care for her minor.
Explain what's going on.
Speak English or you want to use it?
¿Usted no habla español, inglés?
No.
Okay.
You're good.
He received her about 15 days ago from Georgia, via Georgia.
I got what we
She
think for her first name,
advised
last name,
him, you know, that she was coming to the States, if she could come with him, if he could receive her.
Yeah, let's say
because,
like receiving, what's the deal with that?
that's what we call for like political asylum.
Okay.
You know, I'm
Okay.
Cuban, so
Okay.
it's a Latin term, it's Hispanic.
Okay.
Does mom have other children? Where does she live? How long are you friends?
7 years.
7 years? Okay.
That's her information. He said what he's saying.
So she has passport, okay.
Passport.
Can you take that out? I can't take it out. Take it.
What he was explaining is that he received her 15 days ago to help her in the sense of that her husband in Venezuela was doing drugs and abusing her mentally and physically. When she came here, they're in their country, they're news reporters. So knowing her differently over there and today are two different people. She is not stably right now, and he says
it shows. It's
it's a lot of issues, and she does have brother and mom are on the phone in Venezuela here.
Yeah.
And mom and brother are saying also she suffers from anxiety and panic attacks.
Yeah.
And when she gets two, and then she did advise that she smoked some coke. So they went to pick her up from school. He asked a friend, which is a pastor, if they can pick Chloe up with mom. And when they went home, a neighbor's dog bit the girl.
Okay.
So the pastor decided to bring Chloe and mom here, and as he's saying, a little bit irresponsibly, just dropped them off and left. With mom not.
As said by the mother's friend, she had been struggling with ongoing mental health issues, further reinforcing her inability to provide proper parental responsibility.
You need me to stay to help with translating? I just need to know. I need to make a phone call. I got a kid probably saying, "Hey, mommy, where's my dinner?"
Yeah, I mean.
We'll use the translation line if we have to.
I don't mind.
The kids in the pictures, they also live at the house. Did you ask Marvin about that?
They've only been here 15 days. These are family and friends from the Carolinas where they were at before.
Oh, okay.
So how long? So what are you being charged for? Battery on a law enforcement officer?
Law enforcement, battery, resisting arrest, and child support.
Okay. So how long do you think she would be in there for? Like if she didn't make bail?
She's in
30 days.
She doesn't make bond?
Yeah.
Years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the child?
She's inside.
I'll walk you over.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to.
The mother was charged with CN, resisting arrest, and 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer. No excuse can cover a scar when a child's safety is at stake. The law doesn't negotiate. Share your thoughts below, and remember to like and subscribe for more videos.